So I'm
Hey,
here with, with the one, the only, the amazing Charles Pitts, a longtime Poor Magazine family, and also a warrior against all these violent systems. Charles, tell us about your information you just dug up about the violence of urban alchemy.
well, I don't know if I dug it up, but I witnessed it, I documented it, and I started posting it.
Tell us
So,
what you saw.
well, I'm more auditory. So what I heard was a bunch of yelling, so it alerted my attention. So then I like started recording, and then it was this guy. They were yelling. I just was recording, and then this guy he pulls something out, and I didn't even understand what I was recording at that time, but later, like within minutes or whatever, I realized this guy had like this machete, and yeah, he had this machete, and then it's like he pulls it out of his pants, and it's for starters, it's a trip because like when people have guns in their like middle or genitalia area, they like many times they will shoot themselves when they'll get amped up and they shoot themselves. So you know, he had it in the covering or whatever. So he's lucky he didn't cut himself.
Wow.
And as long as you can hear me roll my eyes, but um,
Wait, okay, so maybe you could give some background for any folks who are not houseless in the Tenderloin about what urban alchemy, the terrorism they've been doing.
um, I mean, I heard one person yelling, and then the rumors later I heard that Urban Alchemy had kicked this guy's dog.
Mm.
So the other thing too is like I was walking down the street. I had just another situation. So I just was walking down the street, and then I had like this meal. So I had like a bunch of stuff in my hands. I wanted to sit and organize my things. Here comes this Urban Alchemy dude. Like you got to get off the block, or you got to get out of here. And it was like I didn't even stop for like 2 or 3 seconds, like literally 2 or 3 seconds. And next thing you know, it's like you can't record me. You don't have the right to record me. And he grabs my camera and is like hitting me. So now I have, I mean, the phone that I have is broken. I'm going to get it fixed to show it. But Urban Alchemy assaulted and battered me. So they they haven't given up any type of violent ways now that they are under this company. And it's worse because I have another video, and it's on YouTube, where a Cold Tenderloin employee and Urban Alchemy is like, identify yourself, who are you? And they're like, I'm the supervisor or boss that's going to kick your ass. All right.
Wow.
So it's they're trying. What's the question?
What would you say to any fellow houseless poverty scholars who are trying to survive without being terrorized? What should they do? I know you're a litigator.
Well, knowledge is power. So it's like the more you know, the more you can fight. So basically, if you can document what these people are doing, then do that, and then start posting it and sharing it with like the board of supervisors and stuff like this. If you got to go to the police, then do it, because my thing is like no one is holding them accountable. We as poor people, we don't have that power. So it's like, we aren't supposed to be calling the police, but we got to defend our safety. We don't have the authority to use guns on these people, especially considering they're in the court system litigating sexual harassment. I mean, if you go to San Francisco courts, you can see it. They're litigating against sexual harassment. The other one has a gun. This one has a machete. So, I mean, we have a full mafia of debauchery.
I love that.
Yeah.
Mafia of Debauchery, aka Urban Alchemy.
But let me be clear.
Yes.
Let's not get it twisted. So when you see my YouTube videos, it's not just Urban Alchemy. It's Urban Alchemy. It's Cold Tenderloin. It's Department of Public Works.
Yep.
You know, and their violations of Lower Sidewalk Vending Law, 964. So they think they have some type of privilege to come and violate the Constitution of the United States and the sidewalk vending laws of the state of California. So they think they can violate the Constitution and the state of California laws with illegal search and seizure.
That part.
So
How can folks get your videos?
I believe I'm at the Poet Charles, but you know how to fight back. You know, part of it is studying the laws and the regulations, and at some point, I mean, you might have to litigate, and that is a tsunami of processes and procedures and paperwork. But it's like, at some point, it gets. I mean, at some point, it gets fun, and you're fighting a back against codified, institutionalized racism and oppression.
Oh, said it. Check it out. Listen, this is Poverty Scholar Poet Charles.
Oh,
thank you.
give me a second, just a little bit more.
Okay, I got one more minute.
So basically, Code Urban Alchemy, basically what they're doing is trying to spin this as much as they can. They're trying to say it was a baton, but not a machete. And the video, I don't know how you have a flat baton that looks like a machete. I don't know. I mean, but we definitely need to learn about these systems to fight back. And they're trying to spin it, and it's like with any other scenario, half of the people are going to side with the pedophile. So yeah,
that part, yeah.
I mean, it's like,
speak up, speak back. Get in touch. Poor Magazine, poormag.org, poormag.com, and also poormagazine.org. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate you.
Thanks.